like a chicken. Father Abraham had many sons had Father Abraham. I am one of them, and so are you. So let's all praise the Lord. Right arm, left arm, right foot, left foot, flap like a chicken, stick out your tongue. Father Abraham had many friends had Father Abraham. I am one of them, and so are you. So let's all praise the Lord. Right arm, right foot, left foot, flap like a chicken, stack out your tongue, turn around. Father Abraham had many sons had Father Abraham. I am one of them, and so are you. So let's all praise the Lord. Right arm, right foot, left foot, flap like a chicken, stick out your tongue, turn around, sit down.
Hey everyone, welcome back to another Children's Chapel. I'm so excited that you guys are here with me today. So before we begin today's lesson, I have a few questions. My first question for you guys is, do you think it's possible to walk along water? So you can discuss that with your family. Second question. What would you say to someone if they asked you to walk with them across water? All right, so today's lesson is a story in the Bible with Jesus and his friend Peter, when Jesus asked him to walk on water. So we're going to learn about what happened in this situation. Walking on water. The disciples were just waking up on their boat. They'd been out on the water all night. Yawn, stretch. It was so early the sun wasn't even up yet. Andrew rubbed his eyes and looked into the fog. "Hey," he whispered, "do you see what I see?" "Ooh, it's a ghost," James cried out in fear. The disciples were shaking in their sandals. They were terrified. Through the fog, they could see the outline of a person walking on the water. It was Jesus. "Don't be afraid, it's just me," Jesus said. He waved a friendly hello. "If it's really you, Jesus, tell me to walk on the water," Peter said bravely. Okay, Jesus shrugged. "Come on out, Peter. The water is fine." Gulp. Peter swallowed hard. He placed one foot onto the water. What do you guys think is gonna happen? Plop, it didn't go under. He tried the other foot. Plop, he was standing. He kept his eyes glued on Jesus as he took a few careful steps. He walked faster and faster. Splish splash, only his feet were getting wet. Jesus smiled at him. Peter felt the wind blowing on his face. He took his eyes off of Jesus and looked up at the dark clouds. He felt afraid. Uh-oh. His ankles were wet. Uh-oh, his knees were wet. Uh-oh, Peter was sinking. "Help me, Jesus, save me," he yelled. Jesus reached out his hand and pulled Peter out of the sea. "Why did you stop looking at me?" Jesus asked, holding tightly to his friend. "Don't you trust me?" The wind stopped. They climbed into the boat full of cheering disciples. "Hooray, this proves it," they said. "You really are the Son of God." From that day on, the disciples were excited to tell everyone they met about the power of Jesus. So, in this story we just heard, we start off with our disciples here in the boat. And they're just waking up. It's super early in the morning. And I don't know about you guys, but in the morning I'm still kind of tired. And they see Jesus, and he's walking across the water. It's crazy because I know that you guys know, and I know that I have never been able to walk across the water. And here they saw Jesus doing something that was impossible. And one of the most interesting things, guys, in this story is that when Peter gets out of the boat, he was okay at first because his eyes were on Jesus. But when he took his eyes off of Jesus, that's when he began to sink. But Jesus was still able to save him. So guys, the most important part of this story is that we trust in God always. We trust in Jesus because he's going to take care of us. But we have to keep our eyes on him. and he will take us and guide us through whatever journey, whatever deep waters we're in. He will always be there to help us and catch us when we fall. So guys, today for our activity, I want you guys to pretend that you're Jesus and your parent or parents, one of them, or your brothers or sisters, they're going to be Peter. And you're going to help them when they get off the boat. And you're going to take them and help them walk across the water. So all you need for this activity is a blanket to be the water and maybe something else, whatever you want it to be to help be the boat. So be creative with this, and maybe you'll get a better understanding for how Peter felt and what it was like in that moment. I hope you guys have a great day.